Are you brand new to fishing? Don't know where to start? Maybe you're a parent. You want to take your kid fishing. You have no idea how to go about it. This time on Liminal Outdoors, I'm going to walk you step by step through two of the simplest, quickest, easiest rigs to get you fishing right away.
It's these quiet moments, the liminal moment, literally the space between. Not fully light, not fully dark, but building something new. It's like a metaphor for our life. Who are you building? Who are you becoming? What skill do you want to learn? What adventure do you want to go on? You build them in these small, incremental, liminal moments, one piece at a time, stacked on top of each other. Let's do it together. Let's build it right now at Liminal Outdoors.
All right, first things first, we got to pack. Most important on any trip is the snacks. After the snacks, of course, we're going to need tackle, lawn chairs, license. Of course, we're going to need fishing poles, pliers, just in case we catch something we need to unhook the fish. All right, now we're here at the lake. Got to decide, where do you want to fish? Some of the areas that you might consider points for structure, where the water comes into the lake, or inlets where the wind blows up against the shore. It'll blow food against the shore. Those are all three great places to start fishing. Just remember the old adage, 10% of the water holds 90% of the fish. So we're not just fishing anywhere. First rig we're going to talk to you about here is just a plain old regular bait rig. I'm just going to take a little slip sinker. I'm going to slide on the line here. Then I'm going to tie snap swivel. I'm going to use an old polymer knot here. Cut off the tail. Sinker slides on there, super easy. I'm going to take a snailed fishing hook. In this case, we've got size 7s. Here's a trick on your snailed hooks. Don't open them from the top, because then you pull one and they all come out. Take it and rip it right across the bottom. And then you could just get one hook right here. Pull it out without taking them all out of the package. Going to take that little snap swivel and put that hook on there. That makes it really easy to replace the hook if we have to. In this case, I'm just going to take some regular dough bait. We're going to smash on here, but salmon eggs, worms, dough bait, it all works great. Just open up your dough bait here. Get a little ball out of there. You just kind of roll it up into a little ball, put it on the hook. Away we go. That's a very simple bait rig. What's going to happen? This is going to sit on the bottom. The sinker is going to sit on the bottom, and then the dough bait will actually float up. Instead of a sinker, you could just do a little clip-on bobber, clip on the line like that, top and bottom. Put your thumb on it, push down the top. The hook comes out, hook it on. It's the same on the bottom. You got a floating rig, again, minus the sinker. Now, a floating rig might not be good for the dough bait because the bait floats and it'll just be floating on the top. But for like the salmon eggs or a little piece of worm, then we can adjust this distance to whatever depth we want to fish, probably anything from 18 inches to 3 foot. Today we've got a nice sandy bottom, so we're just going to go with the bottom rig to start here and see how it goes. All right, the second rig we're going to do is just a cast and retrieve, something to keep us busy. For trout, little bass, bluegill, most of the things you're going to find in like your park pond or your local little lake. A little crankbait or some type of little spoon works perfectly. If we're going to do a little tiny crankbait like this, we'll just tie it straight onto the string. We don't want to swivel because then that takes away some of the action of the lure. If we're going to do a spoon, we do want to go ahead and put a swivel on here so it doesn't twist the line up. So in this case, it's a little windy. I need a little bit more weight, a little easier to cast. We're going to start with a spoon. When you go to tie those swivels on, we want to make sure we're using a good fishing knot, because what fun is it if you do all that work to catch a fish and then he just breaks off? All right, the first one, super, super simple. All you got to do, put the line through the eye, pretending this is the hook, of course, and then just spin it. Zoop, zoop, about 4, 5, 6 times. Then take the end and go back right here, right through the beginning. Stick it right back through, pull it, and you just pull it all tight. It all comes down right on top of each other. Zoop, nice and tight. Cut off that little tag right there. Away you go. Super easy. When I was guiding, I tied a polymer knot 90% of the time. Go through the eye of the hook, pull out quite a bit of line, turn it around, come back through the eye of the hook. So you got your loop, come around, both pieces of rope, just tie an overhand knot, snug it just a little bit. Now we're going to take that loop that we made and we're going to take the lure and put it back through the loop like that, and then just pull it tight. There you go, polymer knot. Cut off your tag, away you go. Okay, so with our bait rig, what we're going to want to do, drill it out till there's a couple feet line hanging out here. A little bit more. And you just push the button right here, push that button. Bring it back. And when we cast, it's not a strength contest, it's a motion contest. Bring it back, and you want to let go right when the motion of the lure is kind of at the forward. Think about like a long jumper, like the angle that they jump into the pit. But it's trying to roll kind of in that angle. And it's not a strength thing, it's just a motion. So push the button down and we're going to let it go right at that moment, right? Like that. We'll give it a little bit of line. We're going to let it sink to the bottom a little bit. Let it sink. And we're going to set it right down here on our rock. And we're just going to reel it till it's just barely tight so that we can see the tip of that rod bounce when we get a bite. Now with our casting rod, what we're going to do is this is an open face reel. So we spin it, grab the line right here with our finger, open the bail. Now it's the same thing. When we get the forward motion, we let go of the line and it casts out. Close the bail. We just drill it in about a good medium speed, feeling for a bite as we come in. It's mimicking a little fish as it comes in, and we're trying to get them to attack that fish. Nothing on the first one. Just keep doing it. All right. The number one most important tip to catch more fish. If you're not catching fish, switch it up. Change spots, change lures. People will sit in the same spot fishing the same bait all day, and I don't understand why. If you want to catch more fish, keep trying different stuff. This spot, been kind of dead. So, we're going to go right over there.
Well, that's fishing, I guess. Sometimes you don't get them. But I promise you, these two simple techniques will get you out, will get you started. If you've never fished before, this is a great place to start. Just take advantage of those liminal moments, those little pieces of time that you have to get out and give it a try. Who knows? Maybe you'll catch something. We sure didn't today. All right, we'll catch you next time.